Okay. Welcome to 104 Branches Ministry. As you can hear, we have turkeys with us. Go ahead and show them, Luke. We've got 3 turkeys out here with us. Pretty close. Okay, that's good. So, in this illustration, we're going to be showing you as a parent how to teach your kid about what an illustration around being separated from God. So what you'll need for this, you really just need a forest or some trees and a small sapling. So we're gonna see how this will work with these turkeys. They're pretty loud, but we'll give it a shot.
Okay. Alright, quiet turkeys. Okay, Luke. In this illustration, we're going to be showing how to gather firewood. So what I want you to do is, as we walk back to our campsite, I want you to look for sticks that are on the ground, and we're looking for dry, dead sticks that when you bend them, they break and snap. Okay, that's how you know they're dead on the inside. If they're alive, when you bend them, they don't break, and they're green on the inside. Okay, so let's just walk down there and see if we can find some sticks. Okay, that's a good one. Get that one. Okay, let's keep going. That's a big one. Can you break it? There you go. Good. All right.
All right, Luke. So we've gathered our firewood, and how did we find out if this was good for firewood?
We broke it.
We broke it. So when we broke it, it snapped, and we could tell it was dry, because on the inside, I don't know if you can see that, it wasn't green, right? And we could snap it and it would crack. If it was a live branch, it'd be green on the inside and it would just bend. It wouldn't break. So let's imagine, so we found this little tree here, and it's early in spring, so there's not a lot of things growing, right, Luke? Things are still starting to get their green leaves. But if we look at this little tree here, I don't know if they can see it or not. Let's turn the camera just a little bit. Let's imagine this little tree is God's family tree, okay? When you look at this branch, where does it get its food from? Where do you think it gets its food from?
Sun.
Well, sun, yeah, it uses the sun. But what is it connected to, this branch?
This.
Yeah, it's connected to the tree. So this branch will always be green because it's connected to this tree, and the tree is connected to the ground, and the roots get water from the ground to make these leaves. But now let's imagine this tree is God's family tree. Do you remember about Adam in the Bible? What did Adam do?
He sinned from God.
Yep, he sinned and he was separated from God. So let's imagine that this branch was cut off from the tree, because this branch, we're pretend this branch is Adam. And Adam wanted to do what? He wanted to go off and do his own thing, right? But what happens now that this branch is separated from the tree? What will happen to it?
It'll die.
It'll die, right? It'll die, and it'll be like this, dead on the inside, like this one we found. And you can tell it's dead. So eventually, this branch that is separated from the tree is going to die. So when we're separated from God, eventually we go off and do our own thing, we're going to die on the inside like this too. Separated from God. One more thing I forgot. when we do this illustration, it makes me sad to think that this branch that's separated from God, from the tree, will one day die. But the good news, Luke, is that God is going to make this new. You know, he's going to do that through his son, Jesus Christ. He's going to graft it back on. He's going to stick it back onto the tree, and it will never fall away again. Just like when you asked Christ into your life, you can never be separated from God again, because God sees Jesus' good work and counts it as right to you, which is a good thing. We'll talk about that more later. But that's enough about that. We're done now. Say bye.
Bye.